California Governor Gavin Newsom visits a vaccination clinic in Southgate. The governor accompanying Southgate Mayor Maria Davila. It's got to give you hope to see this site, right, Governor?
Well, I wasn't even kidding. I mean, just the emotion, the mayor, reminding all of us, you tear up when you see someone get a shot in the arm.
Every vaccine, it's a life.
Yeah.
It's a life.
In the words of George Harrison, right? Here comes the sun.
Southgate City Councilmember Gil Hurtado telling me he personally called the governor for help after more than 14,000 of Southgate's 100,000 residents became infected with COVID-19. Now the state and the federal government working together here.
It's a prayer that was answered.
FEMA's mobile clinics have been on the move, targeting communities just like this one, Southgate. The governor setting aside 40% of the state's vaccine dosage for low-income communities. The governor says the state has already administered 1.9 million vaccinations in select low-income neighborhoods. The goal was to hit 2 million vaccinations, and that's now expected by Friday. Once it does, it'll make it easier for counties like Los Angeles to enter the red tier. The red tier means reopening of limited indoor dining, indoor gyms, and fans in the stands when it's
time for Dodger baseball.
The governor at an empty Dodger Stadium this week to deliver his State of the State address as a potential recall gains steam. What do you see the state of the state in California?
Well, I said it last night. We're determined and we're resilient, and we're going to come back, but we're not going to come crawling back. We're going to roar back.
Currently, California has a tier system for reduced capacity activities with purple, red, orange, and yellow. Right now, we don't have a green tier. We don't have 100% reopening. Is that something now you're starting to think about?
It's a good question, and so we are working quite literally on a green tier. As we get to 10, 15, 20 million vaccinations, get closer and closer herd immunity, then we will start to make it clear that these tiers were temporary.
In the meantime, the governor continues visiting vaccine sites, including this one in San Gabriel, where he met with Corf co-founder Sean Penn, as the state prepares to mark 1 year of COVID restrictions. What do you think is the most important lesson about leadership that you've learned in this last extraordinary year where you faced tests unlike any governor's ever faced before?
Humility. That's the word of the year. Humility.
The governor says California has administered 11 million doses of vaccine, 3 million more than any other state. Of course, California has more residents than any other state as well.